Uh, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the award ceremony, and let's find out. May I ask, what is your name?
My name is Julia Honecker. I'm originally German, but I live in London. So I flew in for this lovely event, and I'm very, very happy to have won for Best Comedy here today for my film Greater Fool.
Wonderful. Can you talk a little bit about your comedy?
Yes, it is a relatively simple concept. It is a young man who goes to an older woman to look for advice, to look for love advice, and the woman he finds is not the woman he expects to find. So her life has unraveled, and so she's not giving him the kind of advice that he probably wants to hear. So the underlying concept is then very much about gender communication and how we perceive love in the 21st century.
May I ask you, how did you fund your movie? How did you find the funding and the sponsors for it?
Interestingly, it's just a labor of love. Actually, we have a group of friends together in London who said we all want to make films and short clips, and we had wonderful directors. They're called Berlin directors. They're absolutely amazing. Who helped us shoot? I think it was 14 scenes in 3 days, and mine was simply one of those. So we all pulled through. We all put in £250 and to rent the equipment, and that was it. And we stayed at a parent's place.
How do you see the distribution mode for the picture? Like is it going to be on YouTube or Netflix, or are you going to sell it to the big channels? Like, what's the future?
Well, if the big channels want it, I'll be happy to sell it. But I think it might be a very nice thing for Netflix, actually, because it's short. It has a bit of a punch to it. It might not be for everybody. It's a little naughty as well, but it's very much for the young 20.
When you filmed it, what was the idea of monetization? You wanted just to do it for the love of art, and you didn't care about money, or you actually thought, okay, this may be like a way for me to advance my career? What was the plan?
Well, I actually didn't care about money. Instead, we wanted to put together pieces that we really loved, so that we could then show to agents, and we wanted to, of course. Exactly. We wanted to create material that we're passionate about, and we wanted not for somebody else to wait to give us something, but to make something, because we're creative ourselves. So
could you please tell our audience, if people want to see a trailer, or follow the movie, or maybe view it, what's the way to reach out to you, how they can get a glimpse?
It's certainly on Vimeo. You can see it just if you Google Greater Fool, or under my stage name Julia Strassmann, you will find the video, and then I hope you like it. It's not all that long, but I think it gives you a lot to talk about, and we did it with a lot of love and passion, and only in about 2 hours. So I hope you like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cut. Ready? 5, 4, cue the talent. And we have famous Richard here with us.
I'm not famous. I'm very low key.
Tell the audience what's happening today.
It's an amazing event. Fourth annual short. I'm so excited. It's amazing. I'm excited. This year more than ever, 40% of submissions came from women filmmakers, directors, producers, writers. It was like we dubbed this series, the Year of the Woman. It was amazing, the talent that we had. Best Actress category, new category in the series. I'm very excited for today, all the filmmakers that came out. I can't wait to show you these great films. So we've now a fourth season. I want to thank you all our sponsors, volunteers, so many people behind the scenes that made this happen. So this is a big high for us today, and to have one of our winners here, Julie Sharp, all the way from London, UK. This is amazing. I'm excited.
How did you... How are you capable to secure such a great location, like a producers club?
Well, this comes from a lot of support from friends, sponsors. We've done a lot of people favors with films on their projects, so now they come to help us pull this together and bring our volunteers in. A lot of the strategic logistics are planned by our PR in India. Veena Kandapalli, want to say hi. Thank you so much, Veena, for putting all this together, getting the volunteers here, getting the chef that's going to be here. Celebrity chef is coming to cater food for us. So that we're very excited about this, and it's a work in progress. You're looking like a year planning. Like when this season ends, we're already getting ready for the next season. How big do we want to have it? What venue do we want to get? We had typically wanted Lincoln Center this year. So things didn't fall through with that, but we said we should still go on with the show. You know, we should still have producers.
What is the future for your show? Like, what do you think it will take you next year, like in the next 5 years? How do you plan to progress?
I kind of envision this series kind of running a huge course in terms of longevity. I would like to see it on the level of America's Got Talent. I would love to see
It's
syndicated.
happening if
Yeah.
you- like in Jacob Center right now.
Yeah.
They're doing the
And a few of my
go-
friends are there. A few of my friends are there as well.
Did you go
From The
for
Voice.
auditions?
I wish I should, but I'm here. That's why I can't be there. I'm committed to the series and giving these filmmakers the platform. So I would love to see it grow to that level numbers.
Well,
Yeah.
they can look it up online.
Oh, you can definitely go filmfreeway.com, filmfreeway.com, ICPENT, short film series. You get all the information. Also, ICPentertainment.org. And you'll get all the information on this year's series, all the highlights, the photos on the YouTube channel. Subscribe at youtube.com/The Rhyme Impersonator, youtube.com/The Rhyme Impersonator. Subscribe and you'll see all the highlights of the premiere, first, second, and third, and now fourth series. Whoo! Excited.
May I ask you, did you go to the Halloween parade a few days ago?
I didn't make that parade, but I went to a few Halloween events as well because I was so engrossed in making sure this event comes off flawlessly, and we have a great screening. So,
Okay, so perhaps maybe if you will have event next year at the same time, maybe you can have a full column of people coming supporting the event, and it will be a great promotion for the organization because the Halloween parade is free. Everybody can walk the parade, and I saw many people with different causes just have the flyers. They give out whatever the cause they market it. So it's thousands of cameras,
Right.
photographers. All the media is watching, so I think parades is a great place to promote the event.
consider that idea as well. We'll have everybody come in with costumes.
Yes.
That'd be hilarious.
Promoting movies, and films. Yeah, I see that yesterday.
I mean, it's
if you
great.
watch my what I captured. Quite a few companies just promote their music.
I know. It's like that's their hustle day.
Yes.
And in New York, you have to hustle. But I want to thank everybody that's come out today, the volunteers. We can't wait for the after party. It's going to be amazing tonight. Hudson Terrace. I want to thank all the volunteers, filmmakers that came out, the ones that couldn't make it. A lot of them couldn't get here. I mean, we want to get to that point with the series where we can have sufficient amount of sponsors where we can actually fly winners in. That's the direction that we're going in as we grow with this series. So it can't happen without the filmmakers. Can't happen. Thanks for all the submissions that came through this year. It was my judges, Neil Kanti Patikar, wife Nana Patikar in India, Veena Kandapalli. So many people I want to thank as well, but they know who they are. Thank you for making this possible. Producers Club, all of our sponsors, loyal supporters, media partners that are here today. Mr. G, I'm going to make sure you're accredited as well. A very good friend of mine. YouTube space is huge. So people don't know how big you are. You're like low key.
Thank you.
I didn't even know it was
I'm
big.
filming today the Housewives of New Jersey, a few blocks away from here. So if once you're done with your event, maybe you guys come over and Alice, and it's a pretty fancy party. I just went there,
Nice.
see the space, so we can maybe connect those two events together.
That'd be really great.
Okay,
Thank you so much, Mr.
thank
G.
you.
Thank you. So you're going to go to camera?
May I ask what is your name?
My name is Eugene Fraser.
It's my understanding that you are an actor and you work with Richard.
Yes, I do.
Can you tell about your acting career? Like, are you in the union? Or?
I'm not in the union yet. Definitely trying to get in the union, though. I'm just taking my time and seeking an agent.
What kind of steps have you taken to become a union actor? Did you try to do any major movies to get credits and IMDb credits?
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to get more IMDb credits. Yeah, I have a little bit as of now, but I'm trying to get way more so I can get recognized.
What's the
Well, the plan is I work with this group called Moving Mountains, and they definitely help me with my acting, and we shoot some.
What do they do? Do they do reels? Do they do pictures, video?
They help me with setting up my reel. So after they finish edit, they'll send it to me so I can add it to my reel, and then I can send it out to agents.
Do you have any other skill set? Like, because you just hold the camera for me, I saw you had pretty good eye for like movement of the camera. So
Yeah, I always wanted to do something behind the scenes with camera as well, and like I also want to learn how to edit. So in due time, I'll be a cameraman and an editor as well.
why do you want to be an actor? There are plenty of jobs. You can be a doctor, a lawyer. This is a tough one.
True. Yeah, it's definitely tough, but it's a passion that I always had since I was young, and I'm not gonna let anyone stop me from becoming an actor.
Okay. Why?
Because
Why do you like to act?
I like to act because step out my comfort zone, and I could just be someone else, and it's really interesting. I love it. And
My audience would like to have you on their channel, like act. Is there like Instagram they can reach out?
yeah, my Instagram is upcoming_legend03, and my Facebook is Eugene Fraser.
Thank you. No problem. May I ask what is your name?
My name is Francesca Robeson. I'm here to represent on behalf of the director-writer Euphemia Scarfone, who wrote and directed Pterodactyl, the horror short.
Why did you decide to enter that event with your film?
Well, actually, this film, the filmmakers in Los Angeles were based in actually Seattle, but studied in Los Angeles and Seattle. And she had submitted this film as part of, a wave of trying to get as much exposure as she could. And so she was able to get some awards in other festivals. And now she was really grateful and proud to be a part of this festival.
What is the key in watching that movie? Is there any particular reason why that movie was made in the first place?
It was made as part of a screenwriting exercise in a class. Euphemia was getting her master's in film. And as part of the screenwriting class, there was a series of prompts: camping, a creature, a thud, or a sound in the night. And so she wrote a short screenplay and rewrote it 8 or 9 times, and then was encouraged to make it. So she was able to shoot it over 6 days.
Wow! But what would you like to accomplish with this movie? Is there any particular purpose or cause? What's the reasoning for this?
Well, it's horror, so I think if anything, having watched it, it kind of points to our vulnerability and our thinking that we're invincible, and yet we are very small, and there's forces bigger than us. So just kind of like, just eliciting that how we felt as children, in the dark.
Wow. If my audience would like to watch the movie, can you provide maybe a link or like where it could be viewed, maybe a trailer or something?
I do have access to a trailer. I can ask the filmmaker if she would allow it to be
Okay.
shared with you. I don't know it offhand,
you don't know
though.
it.
I don't.
Is there like maybe Instagram or like a page or where they people can find more information about the movie?
Called Pterodactyl, so I don't know if it's available
Where,
to be
on
screened.
Facebook or, like,
No, I don't think so.
nowhere?
It's just part of the festival circuit so far, but if I'm
see.
incorrect, I can definitely
Okay.
let you know. I don't have any further information.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And okay, can you remind my audience what's your name?
Shade.
Shadi. It's my understanding that you was one of the models at one of the bridal shows at Skyroom. How was your experience? What did you like?
It was really great. I liked the designs of the dress. I liked the entire outcome. It was really great.
Was any good pictures, videos? Like, what do you remember about the show?
The pictures were great. Yeah, the pictures were.
Videos?
No, I didn't see the videos. I just saw the
I'll
pictures.
give you my YouTube channel. I'm sure
Okay.
we have quite a bit of videos of you. Why do you model? And what do you get out of it?
So I started modeling 4 years ago. I just picked it up while I was in college. I'm very passionate about it, and also it's.
Why do you think it's fun to model?
I mean, I don't always think it's just fun, but for me, it's kind of like a stress reliever. When you're having like a rough time or whatever, just being on the runway or doing a photo shoot, it just brings something out inside of you.
But you get attention, you get all this cameras, runway. But what's the runway like when you grow up as a young girl, like, and you want to be on that runway? What it brings? To you?
No, it's not just about the attention that you get. It's just what it does for you personally. Like for me, I like to inspire other people. So being in front of a camera, if that's gonna help other young people to just go out there and do what you gotta do for yourself, then that's what I do.
Today we're here at the event by Richard. How do you know Richard? What do you do here? Like, why do you come here to help him?
I am here assisting one of the photographers.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're learning another trade to be a photo. Do you think it's gonna help you in your career as a model to know what is behind the scene, how the lighting structure, like how the pictures came out?
Maybe. Yeah, I think so.
You think it, can you remind my audience if you have like Instagram, if they want to work with you as a model?
Sure. So you can find me on Instagram at Iam_Shade.
Thank you. Okay, this is the room that Richard rented for the club of the producers. That's where he has his event. So it's small, but it's very cozy. That's my stuff there, and that's, you can see how it looks. And that's Richard's event. So that's the lady that we had some issues, but all the other guests are okay. And let's see, there was some lights, so it's still possible to do things here. So even the room is kind of tiny, the location is pretty nice. Thank you. This is the award ceremony by Richard, and that's how it's done. So that's the press, and that's the honoree, and that's the space. So that's some lights here.